So I accidentally forgot to start recording. So I'm doing my pop art style right now. So let me get that better focus. I'm kind of doing a little bit Andy Warhol / Roy Linchester a little bit / Roy Sama with the polka dots. I'm using those for some shading. So I'm using bright colors, multiple bright colors, kind of like Andy Warhol did in his paintings. They didn't always necessarily have to make sense to the piece, but usually it was done with popular items. In this case, mine is broken, and that's okay. So if you notice what I'm doing, I'm kind of taking in a similar color. And this is just because I want some shading. This orange does not work. So, hold on. So if you notice with the pink, I used red and violet for the dots. For the blue, I used green and then black for the dots. Might not do much, but I'm going to go ahead and go back over this with the yellow. Okay, and I'm going to use brown as my dots for this one. So I'm just doing a few. The closer they are, the more dark it's supposed to be, and then the further away they are from each other, the less dark it's supposed to be. So if you look at your value scale on your Elements of Art notes, it kind of shows that a little bit. Now I'm going to go backwards again. I'm going to go to blue, green, pink, red. Okay, so what I did was I took and put blue down first. You notice I'm trying to keep my markers going in the same directions. If you notice also, it's a little streaky at times. And that's okay. Get your area covered first. Notice around the edges, I'm following the edge, but then I come back. And I'm not being the neatest I can. I need to work on that. The more you go over an area, the darker it's going to be, so just be aware of that. But if you go over an area, you can try to get it more even-toned instead of patchy. Then I come in with my green. Now I've been thinking like the light source is from this way, or from this direction, so say my light source is from this direction. I have some shadow down towards the bottom, which is why I'm doing this. I'm going to have shadow closer to this side than this side. So I'm going to have that. So I'll still have a little shadow here, but I'll have more going up this side. And I'm just going to bring this in. Put dots. Not a lot. Put one more here. There we go. And bring my pink. Did I use right there? Purple. Pink, purple. And yeah, pink, purple, and red. So just like here, I'll put more shadow there. And if my light source is here, this is the furthest point from my light source, so I'm going to have even more shadow. I'm trying to keep in mind where my light source is, or what I would want my light source to be, so that's the reason why every time you see I'm talking about it's from here, and that's the reason why it's darker this way. Okay. I'm not gonna use brown up there. See, I'll take pink in and I'll do it. Remember, the point is to make it loud. Okay, and then I have to figure out what to do with my background. So I still want to continue my pop artness with this, but I think instead of using markers for the rest of this, I'm going to use color pencils so that my marker's popping out from my background a little bit more. So let's see. I'll use this green. Purple or violet. This red orange color. And a yellow. So I need to go sharpen these real quick. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, so when you're coloring, so you notice with my markers, I've tried to go in the same direction the whole time. I do the same thing with my color pencils. So I'm gonna come here, and in my background, I'm gonna kind of split it up into fours. It doesn't have to be perfect fours. Also, if you have your chalk pastel to the side, try not to touch it because it will get all over you. So if you notice, I went that way and that way. This is me giving myself borders. So I'm going around the edge of everything. I know it's not all in the same direction, but when you're going around the edges of stuff, this gives you somewhere to stop. You notice I'm not pressing down super hard. The goal isn't a dark color here. You can have a light color for the background. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm literally going to come in, try not to touch my chalk pastel. I'm going to go up and down. You notice I'm using the edge of my pencil, not the tip. We do not want a deep dark color in the background because we want to make that pumpkin or whatever your thing is that's done in marker pop. If you do your colors in too dark, what's going to happen is it's going to fade out. It's going to make your pumpkin or fruit disappear. Okay, so it's all going in the same direction. You can always come over with your color. So you've done one direction. If you want to fill it in a little bit better, you come in, go the opposite direction. But you want to make sure that you're doing it well. So if you notice, I'm circling my pencil, and that's to get good coverage. Now, I know it looks a little sketchy, but this is neater than if you just scribbled all in different directions. Then I'm going to come in, I'm going to do my next color. Same way, I come through, I'm going to outline my area first. It's okay if your paint from this, if you're doing it next to it, just a little overlapped, but that's alright. The yellow you might have to press down a little bit, but we don't want to make it super like waxy looking. Okay. I'm going to finish this off camera and show you when I'm done. Ta-da! It's magic. It's automatically done. Alright, so I'm going to upload this video and then I'm going to do the next one for you.